Okay, so big news that is surfacing now. There is a river called Tsangpo. Yarlang Tsangpo. I believe that is the name of the river. Yarlang Tsangpo. Yarlang Tsangpo is a river that flow in Tibet. Yarlang Tsangpo. There is a river that flow in Arunachal Pradesh of India, and name of the river is Siang River. And there is a river that flow in Assam, and name of the river is Brahmaputra river. And there is a river that flow in Bangladesh. Name of the river is Yamuna river. All four are luckily same river. Yarlang Sangpo, Siang river, and then Brahmaputra river and Yamuna river. Then Yamuna river later it becomes a Padma river, and then it meets the Bay of Bengal. This is the story of one of the mightiest river in the Asia, called known as globally famously known as Brahmaputra river. But actually Brahmaputra river is a section of a river that flows through the Assam. Otherwise, it has many names. The Yarlang Tsangpo river that is in Tibet. Now China had declared in 2020 itself that they will make a great bend dam on it. The Sangpo is a river that originates near Mount Kailash that is near to Uttarakhand in India, Mount Kailash. From there, from there, river flows exactly eastward. Then it comes south to the Lhasa. It does not go to the Lhasa, it flows through south of the Lhasa. And then near Arunachal Pradesh, river takes a U-turn kind of thing. Then Sangpo, it becomes Siang River in Arunachal Pradesh. Yarlang Sangpo, while before it is entering into Arunachal Pradesh, means crossing the Greater Himalaya, more or less. It is not Greater Himalaya beyond Kanchenjunga range, but more or less, whatever Himalaya is, that Yarlang Sangpo, it makes a canyon. Canyon means river passes through a steep height mountain, means anyone can see the river from the peak of the mountain exactly down. This is called canyon. Grand Great Canyon on the Colorado River. I believe it falls in Nevada province of the United States. I think so, Nevada province. So Grand Canyon in the Nevada province is very famous. It's a tourist place. Whereas this is not a tourist place. I have never seen anyone going out there. This is called Yarlang Sangpo, Sangpo Canyon. It is the steepest canyon in the world. Means person can see the river from the altitude of 6 kilometers. I'm not saying 600 meter or 100 meter. 6 kilometers. A person is standing on Himalaya, 6 kilometers. Exactly, he can see the river beneath it. That is the Yarlang Tsangpo. Can someone believe it? If that person falls in the river, then not even a single cell will remain. Not even a single piece of bone will remain if he falls in that canyon. That canyon is around 500-meter long, 500 kilometers long. The entry of the canyon and exit of the canyon, between there is a point where 50 kilometer is the range. In that 50 kilometer, the Yarlang Tsangpo falls 2 kilometer, 2000 meter. In 50 kilometer of the range, the river falls 2 kilometer from begin point to end point. This steepest fall of the river, it makes river prone to hydropower damming. Concrete gravity dam, that is the famous dam that started, I believe, with the Colorado River itself in the Grand Canyon itself there also. Okay, Hoover Dam, that is the gravity concrete dam. Concrete gravity dam, this concrete they have made the gravity dam. Same concrete gravity dam China is making along the Yarlang Tsangpo River. Historically, means 1950 they have acquired Tipper. Since then they are making dams over Yarlang Tsangpo to fetch the hydroelectric power. Now, news is surfacing that China is in mood to make the world's largest hydroelectric power dam there. In 2020, the name of the river is Grand Bend Dam. There is a one point where river will bend like this in a circular manner. This is mountain and river will bend like this. This is the bend, Great Bend Dam. They are forming when river is about to enter India in the Grand Canyon region. There is, I believe, Medog or some county is there. Whether they have in another county, they have already made three dam on this river. This is the fourth dam, I believe. This dam will be the largest dam in the world. The electrical power they will generate from this one single dam, it will be more than three dams they have world. Right now, there are three largest dam in the world that is along the Yangtze River. Yangtze River, it starts from the Greater Tibet, I believe, in the Qinghai province of the China. That is called Greater Tibet. From there, Yangtze River starts, and it flows through the Hubei province of the China, and it empties into sea near the Shanghai town, Shanghai. So that is considered as the longest river in the Asia, I believe. There they have in Hubei province, they have made three dams out there. Altogether, whatever electricity they are fetching from the dam, that is, I believe, around 25 megawatt of the electricity. From this dam, Great Bend Dam, they will fetch 70,000 megawatt of electricity. That is three times to those three major three gorge dam they call it. Now this is a concern to India now because river is set to enter India and then it may cause flood in the India. But is it the only thing that river causes when you take out the electricity from the river? This is what the scientists say. If river is falling like this, you stop the river, take the electricity, and then let water flow. There is no problem. But you got the electricity. This is completely false. This is completely false. Anyone can try. Take a water, take a water that flows through, okay, and then take electricity. Now boil the water, okay, boil the water, and then make it flow like it. See, it is you are getting same electricity because electricity is generated when it falls on the turbine, and then that force is used. That is not 100% true. It's true that kinetic energy is changed into electricity energy. That is true. But there are more to it. Water quality degrades after fetching out electricity from there. That is not the same water. It is something like if I have a potato, raw potato, if I put a zinc and copper wire inside a potato, it will create a potential difference. Someone can measure in the potentiometer. It will create a voltage. If zinc wire that is used in battery cell, zinc wire that is at the middle, zinc, and then outside I believe it is copper or something like that. Copper and zinc. So copper and zinc wire, someone take a copper wire, take a zinc wire. This is potato, and just push it inside it, and then measure the electricity. You will get the potential difference. Now boil the potato, and then insert. There won't be any electricity. Means there is a difference. Means the water, whatever the mineral and vitamin or whatever there in the water that degrades if you take out electricity from it. Okay, anyway. Now this is a concern over India as far as flood is concerned. Means making this dam on the river Brahmaputra or Yarlang Tsangpo in Tibet before Arunachal Pradesh, they will stop the water. Now India is concerned if they release the water because of the high water inflow in one go, then it will cause flood in Arunachal Pradesh. So that's how India is opposing it. I don't they don't understand what is called damming, what is called hydroelectric, nothing like that. Only flood will come. Anyway, first we will see the feature of this dam, then we will talk. Okay, so China has declared in 2024 again one declaration came that China is making dam on the name of the river is Yarlang Tsangpo. Yarlang Tsangpo. Okay, and Premier of China, Mr. Premier of China is Mr. Li Qiang, very famous name. Li Qiang is the Premier of China. That is different post than President. Mr. Li Qiang, right now, I believe 1 month back, in August, in July time frame, or this month only, he declared that China is initiating the project that is called Great Bend Dam, that is 70,000 megawatt. This is in Medog County in Tibet. 70,000 megawatt of electricity it will generate, and that will be given to Tibet and rest of the China. What is 70,000 megawatt of electricity? That is similar to 300 billion kilowatt hour yearly generation of the electricity. This much electricity is more than what Great Britain as a country it consumes in 1 year. Great Britain, which is considered an industrial based country, that country, whatever it consumes electricity in 1 year, that much electricity will be taken out from this Great Mend Dam. To make the Great Mend Dam, they have to deviate the water of this river. So that river will become dry and they can make the dam. For that 20-kilometer tunnel, they have to dig into one adjoining mountain. In adjoining mountain, 20-kilometer tunnel, not 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers is also very long. 20-kilometer tunnel they have to dig out from there. So that if they make the river, then river will be like this. Consider river is flowing like this. Now they have to make dam here. Then this they will divert the river. Okay, so to make the dam here, then from here they will divert the river. Means they will dig out. If this is river is going like this, then they will dig out inside the earth, so that river will find the lower region like this, and they will make a diversion like this. Okay, now river, it finding this path as a lower path. So river will flow like this and it will finally join the main course after this, after 20 kilometers. And this path will pass through a mountain, and inside that mountain they have to dig 20-kilometer tunnel. This is what the scenario of this Great Bend Dam. Near to the Medog County, where it will be found, there is a something called Niangqing County. Niangqing County, there are already 3 dams are ready, means it is working. Zon Zanmu Dam, Gyatsa Dam, and Dagu Dam. These 3 dams are already working there. There is a 3 gorges dam that is working in the Hubei province of the China. 3 gorges dam on the Yangtze River, and it generates around 25,000 megawatt of electricity. Okay, there are cases of the people displaced when they were making 3 gorges dam in the Yangtze River. 1.4 million people, 14 lakhs people got displaced. When they are making dam in Tibet, probably less number of people will visit, because it is not a very inhabited area, sparse area, because it's a Grand Canyon. So less number of people will be displaced. Now this is the scenario. Anyway, this is the scenario of this river. Okay, now this will be completed. Now they have started in 2025. The cost of the dam is $170 billion. $170 billion. That is extremely high amount. 2030 it will be completed. Okay, this shows the rise of China as an industrial country. How much China need energy because of the supernova explosion that has happened in China from 2000 era. This is result of supernova explosion in industrialization of the China. China is #1 manufacturing hub in the world right now. 35% of the worldwide manufacturing happening in China, and this is the side effect of it. Anyway, now there is a BJP MP Tapi Gao from the Arunachal Pradesh, and he has said that this dam is a water bomb. Water bomb in the sense, if they release the water, if there is a water intake is high, then lot of water will come into Arunachal Pradesh Sian River, and it will flood the Arunachal Pradesh. So India should make a bigger dam in Arunachal Pradesh, so that if lot of water comes in, then they can store it, so that it will not flow outward. This is what he is saying. Anyway, The river, this river where they're making this dam, that 50 kilometer of the river falls 2000 meter, 2 kilometer. The steep is very high, that actually kinetic energy is very high. That's why they are making like that. Anyway, Yangtze County, where the three dams are already there, this dam they are manufacturing in Medog County nearby. Yangtze County, their Grand Canyon, Yarlang Tsangpo Grand Canyon is there. Their highest point is 6 kilometers in the mountain, and 504 kilometers is the length of the Grand Canyon. It is considered as the steepest Grand Canyon. The height is from 6 kilometers, someone can see the down. Okay, someone should see one. That's anyway. Now, what is the bigger thing? The bigger thing is now people talking about the flora and fauna. I believe flora and fauna means the forest region and the birds and fish. These animals, they will also get affected because of the dam. How they are affected? If water is coming and then they are generating electricity, and then same water is flowing, then how animals and tree will forest will get affected? That is the question mark. This is what China is saying. We are releasing same water. Why you are worrying about it? Okay, water. Okay, what is worry here? Wherever they make the dam, like Colorado River, when they made the dam in Nevada, that is called the Hoover Dam. The down the line of the river, the fish and those they are dying. Water is there, but fish is dying. This proves that water quality degrades heavily when river when you take out the electricity from the water. And in that water river means if air quality degrades, I say air is there. What do you want? But air quality matters, right? It should have sufficient oxygen and in high quality. Then only human will take. Okay, in that manner, the oxygen or whatsoever, water has oxygen inside it. Oxygen or other minerals they degrade heavily after this. And after this, the animal who drink the water, or the birds who drink the water, or fish who live inside that, they start dying there. Not only that, if they start dying, that there are people in Arunachal Pradesh, they are living along the Siang River. They are dependent upon the Siang River. If water quality degrades, these people life quality will degrade. Who will take responsibility for this? Okay, so China is very good that China is a country which focus on the development. We like it. If you are doing development, it is for the humankind only. That is good. And China focus on diversifying nature. China is a diversifying nature country. China, Pakistan, or Russia. These are diversifying countries. They like to grow. India is a contracting country. It enjoys contracting itself. From 1947, country is contracting only. Still, our politicians are enjoying. Okay, but China expands after that. 1947, China controlled Tibet, Xinjiang region. They controlled it, and now they are making. So they are expanding. China is the richest country in the world right now. So they will become rich more. But concept is that whatever you are doing, at least people in India, they should not be affected, and they will be deeply affected. Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bangladesh, because of the degraded quality of the water. I'm not talking about the flooded water or dry out water. If water intake is less, they will dam it. Whatsoever. Okay, the quality of water degrades. So not only the animal, fish, or the birds they get affected, people also get affected. Their quality of the life affects. So China, if you are doing the industrial revolution, then you have to think other alternative. This will not work. Certain. This will not work. Means taking out resources from the nature in this fashion will not work. So India must intervene this rather than running to America and Russia, what Indian Prime Minister is doing. So he should now focus on this. 31st August and 1st of the September, there is a SCO meeting scheduled in Tianjin near to the Beijing, where Indian Prime Minister he must be vocal there, and he must say that the great bend dam, that they have now scheduled to make it, they must stop this. This is completely untolerated to India. Okay, this is causing trouble to everyone. Everyone. Okay, I think so. Means, okay, is it the only dam on the Brahmaputra river? Actually, I had mentioned that also. How many dams are made by China on the Brahmaputra river? I was just looking at that. There are 11 dams on Brahmaputra river China has made. 11 dams. And the tributary of the Brahmaputra river, the river that join the Brahmaputra river. On that, China has made 95 dams. Altogether, China has made 106 dams on Brahmaputra and its tributary. They are completely sucking out the power of the river. Okay, and that powerless river, that is Siang river, that is coming into Arunachal Pradesh. Now it is up to the kind of government of India how they raise it. It has just started now. $170 billion world largest dam, which electricity will be more than Britain country electricity. If they directly connect that wire to the Britain, they don't need any electricity power generation at all. That much electricity they will generate. Like that, 11 other dam on the Brahmaputra, they are already taking out electricity. 95 dam on the river that is coming and meeting Brahmaputra, 95. They are already taking out electricity. India must do something. Otherwise, it will become weaker, weaker, weaker. Because what water your China is not dependent upon the Brahmaputra river. What India is dependent upon it. Means you will become weaker, weaker day by day, and they will become stronger, stronger day by day. What is the resolution? India should attack on the China. That is the one resolution, probably or probably not. But what is the best solution is India has to expand. India has to change its mentality toward running toward European Union and America for its trade and economic or whatsoever. From inside, it should grow, it should expand rather than contraction mentality. It should have growing mentality. If it starts growing, then it will start growing around its neighborhood. Probably it will control the project.